Right, the recording has started. Before we begin our discussion, allow me to discuss the protocols. First is avoid using your microphone unless necessary. Take down notes and submit the requirements on time. Our lesson for today is undefined terms in geometry. Moreover, we will also discuss the basic geometric objects. Today you will learn about points, lines, planes, the subset of lines, line segments, and the rays. Also, you will learn about angles. Let's have a short review before we proceed to our main topic about our previous lesson. So, here we have fill in the blanks. Kindly type the answer for number 1 in the chat box. The question is, it is believed that Planck revolutionized the study of geometry with his collection of works known as the Blank. So who revolutionized geometry? Euclid. Euclid. Okay, correct. So what was the title of his book? The Elements. Okay, correct. Very good. At least you remembered what we discussed last meeting. The next question, symmetric objects project a property of balance and is proportionate to its other half along the and here line of symmetry. The correct answer is line of symmetry. An object with rotational symmetry has a central point called the blank, which the object pivots. Center of symmetry. Okay, very good. So we have 3 undefined terms in geometry of the point, the line, and the plane. These terms are undefined because it is already presumed that we already know what is a point. Do you know what is a point?
Yes, sir.
Sige, type nyo daw sa chat box ano yung point. Diba ito man yung point? Yan. Yes, that's a point. How about a line? It's already that's a line, a straight line. A plane is a flat surface. It is already presumed that we already know these terms. And these terms cannot be defined, but only be described. So we will describe these terms in the next slides. So the 3 undefined terms in geometry, point, line, and plane. Also, these terms serve as the basis for more complex figures later on in our course. Okay? So we have here a point. A point is known by its exact position or location on a plane. A point has no dimensions. Well, since it's only a point, wala siyang length, wala siyang width, wala rin siyang thickness. So, just a point. Points are named using capital letters. So what do we call this point here? For example, if it is named using capital letters, you call this point what? Ano ito na point? We call this point A. Okay? Ayan yung name niya sa ilalim mo, A. So this point is called or is named point A. You get it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. May name sa ilalim, A. Kung D yung name dyan, so point B na siya. But since the name is written as A, therefore this point is called point A. Okay. Now we have a line. A line is a collection of points. Therefore, A, ito point, 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 point. Until here, it's also a point. Along a straight path. There, this is a straight path that extends infinitely on both sides. So line L extends infinitely here. Abot na siya hantod sa the left until infinity. And here on the right, it will also extend infinitely, as indicated by the arrow. So the meaning of the arrow extends infinitely on that side and on the other side. So there are two ways to name a line. First, you may use the points in the line. So we have point A and we have point B. Therefore, we call this line AB or line BA. Rest naman. We may also use a small letter. In this case, we call it line L. And since point A and point B are on the same line, we call them collinear. Yeah, collinear. Because they are on the same line. How about point A and B? What's their relationship with point C? Point C is not found in line AB. What's their relationship? The relationship of points A and B to point C, they are non-collinear. Gets? Pag collinear, same line. Pag non-collinear, not on the same line. Easy. Again, next. Okay, we will discuss the types of lines first. We have here parallel lines. Lines on the same plane that have the same gradient, the same slope. Do you understand what is slope? Na-discuss sa grade 7 yan. The elevation, no, or the ratio of rise over run, yan ang slope. Parallel lines are lines on the same plane that have the same slope, the same gradient, and therefore they will never meet. So you can see if you extend this one to there, hindi talaga sila mag-abot. So the closest resemblance to this one is the song. Tayo ay pinagtagpo, ngunit hindi tinadhana. Diba? Dahil hindi sila itinadhana para sa isa't isa. Yan, parallel lines. Okay, the next is intersecting lines. Lines that intersect at a point called the intersection. Okay, question. What's the point of intersection in this figure?
Point I or L? Ano na, sir?
Okay, the correct answer is
Point
point
I.
I. Very good. Yes, yes. Ayan, sa gitna. Here at the middle is the point of intersection. So let's say this is Pioneer Avenue. And this is Magsaysay, ano ba yan? Boulevard Avenue. Yung traffic light sa gitna, yan ang intersection. Diba? Let's say dito ang magdaan ang yellow cab. Dito siya sa kanan. Ayan. Perpendicular lines. Now these are lines that intersect at a right angle. Question. Are perpendicular lines also intersecting lines? Ano yung definition ng intersecting lines? Lines that intersect at a point. Answers nila, yes, yes, yes. Yes, perpendicular lines are also intersecting lines. Ayan na siya ang definition, no? Lines that intersect. But there's a special case. Dapat right angles. We will discuss right angles later. So those are the three types of lines. We have parallel lines, yung mga pinagtagpo pero hindi tinadhana, parallel lines. Intersecting lines and perpendicular lines. Now let's proceed to the third undefined term. We have the plane. Plane is a surface, a flat surface with no thickness that extends in all directions infinitely. Planes are named using a capital letter. Yeah, plane Z. We call this plane plane Z. Or using three non-collinear points. So we can call this plane plane Z or plane ABC. Now, planes, I mean points A, B, and C are not collinear. You know, hindi sila straight line. But they belong to a same plane. Therefore, points A, B, and C are considered coplanar since they belong in the same plane. So if points belong on the same line, they are called collinear. And if they belong to the same plane, they are called coplanar kasi plane. Okay, so that's for the plane. When two planes meet, ayan, the plane there and another plane here, if they meet, a line is formed. Can you cite an example of this? When two planes meet, a line is formed. Example of this situation. Take a look at your surroundings. Ayan. Kita lang sa surroundings ninyo yan. When two parts of the wall, let's say the wall and the ceiling meet, diba? The ceiling and then the wall, take a look. A line is formed. Another example, laptop. Paano naging ang laptop? Siguro. Maybe the keyboard tapos the edge of the laptop are both planes and the most right hand side or sa kaliwa is a line. Pwede rin ang box. Yes, correct. The top of the box and the left part of the box or any sides of the box that meet are forming a line. Again, next. A plane and the line intersect at a point. So what's the intersection of plane B and line A? Itong line na ito is line A. Yan, line A. And this point is plane B. What's the name of their intersection?
Point P, sir.
Point P, sir.
P. Point P. Ayan, point P. This B is the plane. Sige. Let's have a short drill. Drill. Describe the relationship of lines A and C. Ito line A, A. Ito naman line C. Describe their relationship. Pan sila,
Parallel, sir.
sir, kanang taken. Ano yan, Justin?
Parallel, sir.
Yes, they're parallel lines. Very good. Ano nga ba yung definition ng parallel lines? Parallel lines are lines that
Lines at
it's
the
okay,
same
do
plane
not
that will not.
two lines that never meet. Sige. Kumbaga, kahit anong ligaw pa ang gagawin mo, hindi ka talaga niya sasagutin. Kasi kayong dalawa ay parallel lines. Okay. How about the second question? Lines A and B. Makita nyo yung line B? Ito, line B. This is line A. Lines A and B intersect at point what? Check natin ang chat box. Point B, yes, correct. Okay, next question. Planes P and Q. Saan ang plane P? Ito. Plane P. And Q. Ito. Plane Q. Intersect forming line what?
D.
Line D. Correct. Line B intersects plane P and Q. At which points? Line B. Ito, line B. Intersects plane P and plane Q. At which points? Ito, dalawang points intersection. Anong pangalan ng points?
Point C and point B, sir.
Yes. All right. Now the last question. Lines B and C do not intersect. Here we have line C. Imagine that this line B is below line C. They never meet pa rin. Can we consider these lines parallel? Yes or no?
Sir.
Okay, kindly answer. Let me repeat the question muna. Lines B, ito line B. And then line C, ito line C. They don't intersect. So can we consider these lines parallel?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's go back to the definition of parallel lines. Lines on the same plane. Question. What plane does line A belong? Saan na belong ang line A?
P.
Plane P.
Plane P.
How about line B? We cannot determine which plane line B belongs. But we are sure na hindi siya belong sa plane P, di ba? Ito yung mga belong sa plane P. Oh. We have line A, we have line C, we have line D, we have point A, point B. But line B doesn't belong to this plane. Therefore, they don't belong to the same plane. Okay, let's see another. Meron pang, they must have the same slope. So ano ang same slope? This is the slope of the line. Horizontal. Ito, horizontal. But this is not horizontal. Therefore, even though these lines B and C, do not meet, that's because they do not satisfy the conditions set forth earlier that they must belong to the same plane and they must have the same slope. Therefore, they are not parallel lines. Kopya? Did you understand why they are not parallel lines? Because they do not belong to the same plane and they do not have the same slope. Okay, I hope you understood the explanation. Now let's proceed. So those were the undefined terms in geometry: the point, the line, and the plane. Now let's proceed to the subsets of a line. A line has two subsets. We have the line segment and the ray. So a line segment is characterized by having 2 points on both ends. Question: are line segments finite or infinite? I mean the dimension.
Finite, sir.
Is the dimension of a line segment finite or infinite? Pag sinabing finite, may hangganan. Pag sinabing infinite, walang hangganan. Parang yung pagmamahal mo sa isa't isa, walang hangganan. So we have here finite, finite, finite. Yes, the answer is finite because bounded siya ng points. Therefore, it will not extend any further. Okay? So let's say your route is from school to home. Yeah, we call this point school and point home. Bawal ka na magpunta ng internet cafe, dapat diretso ka sa home. Diyan ka lang. Yan ang line segment. How about ray? The ray has a point and on the other side an arrow. Therefore, this side, that's definite. While on the other side, it will extend infinitely. So did you see the difference between line segment and ray and their difference in the regular line? Kasi ang line, arrow on both ends. So both sides will extend infinitely, while line segment is finite since it's bounded by 2 points. And rays, one side will extend infinitely, while the other side will just be stationary. Those are the subsets of a line. And we will now tackle the last geometric object, simple geometric object. We have the angle. Angles form when two rays share a common vertex. So we have one ray and another ray joined together by a vertex. So the vertex is a point. The parts of the angle, we have the vertex and we have the legs. These are legs of the angle. So the types of angles: acute angles, angles less than 90 degrees. Are you familiar with a protractor?
Yes po.
So para siyang pamaypay na may scales. Yan ang protractor. So if you put the scale on 0 on this side of the angle, then try to measure 30 degrees. From here to here is 30 degrees. What's the measure of a complete revolution? Let's say from here to going back to its origin. What's the measure?
60 degrees, sir.
Yes, 360 degrees. Very good. So 30 degrees is just a portion of one complete revolution. Because if the angle has made a complete revolution, naging circle na siya. So this is just an arc, a small part of the circle. Okay, so acute angles less than 90 degrees. Now we have right angles. Right angles exactly 90 degrees. So yung perpendicular lines kanina, ito dapat yung format. Meron siyang right angle. Now right angles are denoted by a special figure. We have a small square here in the corner. That figure represents that this is a right angle. So itong small arc, it may refer to any measure But this is definitely 90 degrees. Now we have obtuse angles more than 90 degrees, but less than 180. So that's it for our discussion. Let's proceed to our summary of what we have learned today. The three undefined terms in geometry: point, line, and plane. Bakit nga hindi sila defined? Bakit nga undefined ulit ang point, line, and plane? Because it is already assumed that we already know these terms. That's why there's no more need to define them. Point, line, plane. A point is an exact position in a plane and has no dimensions. Then a line is a set of points on a straight path that extends infinitely in both directions. A plane is a flat surface with no thickness that extends infinitely in all directions. The subsets of a line are line segments and rays. Angles form when two rays join and share a common vertex. Acute angles measure less than 90 degrees. Right angles measure exactly 90 degrees, and obtuse angles measure between 90 to 180 degrees. Right, so we have an online quiz. Before we proceed to the quiz, do you have any question? Tanong kayo sa ating discuss this day. If you have a question, type sa chat box. We will answer your question. Please just wait for a moment because naka-loading tayo. Like this. Okay, I will post the link here in the chat box and just answer in your free time. But I recommend answeran nyo na kaagad. Hindi tambak yung mga assignments. This is a short quiz worth 10 items. So if you have any no questions, then we will end our lecture this morning. Thank you for listening, dear students, and I hope that you will have a nice day. Thank you very much for listening.